He served in the Air Force during World War II. He came home and he kept saying, I gotta have excitement. I gotta have excitement. Anyway, our house where we lived was kind of like this, and it had banisters on both sides of the steps. So one night we look out and Dick is hanging on the banisters. He can't make it up the steps. So Charlie Flynn was there. So Aunt Kit, my sister, says, oh my God, Mom's going to go up to church here pretty soon. She can't see Dick hanging on there like that. So Charlie says, well, don't worry about it. I'll get down and get him and I'll take him up around the corner until your mom goes by, and then I'll bring him down and we can put him to bed. Mm-hmm. So the next day, that's what happened. The next day, Mom says, well, I don't think much of your friend Charlie Flynn. And Kid says, why? He's an awful nice guy. Well, I just saw him up around the corner with some drunk. Oh, boy.
I love it.
That's one of the famous Quinn Kids stories.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stories we could tell.
But I don't know all the Aunt Noses, but you don't have to know all the Aunt Noses to. Dick also had some Irish in him, clearly.
Yeah. Dick and Kit, they were out in the alley smoking, and they had a fire built.
How old were they?
Probably 12. So they're smoking cigarettes,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, say, hey, here comes Dad. So instead of putting the fire out, they shove it in under the coal house and burns the whole coal house down.
Quick thinking.
Irish thing.
I inherited
I
that.
was cigarettes they were smoking.
Water tower. So Dad works on the railroad, and he comes down on the railroad and looks up the alley and sees Dick up on that water tower. He comes.
He stops the train.
He stops the train. Came storming up the alley. Get down here! He came down and tan him.
Tan his hide.
Get back on the train.
Went back down. Away they went on the train. I don't think Dick ever went up on there again.
Good thinking.
He learned his lesson.
Well, Grandpa was a real quiet guy.
My grandpa
Real
was.
quiet, but he was a big, tough Irishman.
But he was gone. He worked about 13.
Window looked out onto the back yard, and Dick, being who he is, and back in those days there was no refrigeration, so ice cream was really a treat. So we were having meat or mashed potatoes for dinner. So Dick, he gets a big scoop of mashed potatoes and holds up the window and says, "Hey, Paul, ice cream." So Paul comes tearing in the back door, and there he finds out it's not ice cream. So they set the dinner table, and he picked up a fork and threw it at Aunt Kit and just buried it right in her head, right there. Boy,
Oh, I thought you were going to say he flicked mashed potatoes on Paul.
That's a
Oh
pretty
my
question
God.
why he didn't throw the fork at Uncle Paul.
Maybe he missed on.
Really funny.
Kind of like
That's
you
the
and
best
Tom.
way you get along. Yeah, thank you. Which one am I though? Just
Yeah.
let it go.
I
Dad.
think we all
let
know.
it go.
Kit and Doggy, they had their differences.
That was her husband.
So doggy left and left it up to me to bring Kit home. So I brought her home, and she gets out, and here doggy had locked the door. So she came down and said, "I'm locked out." I said, "Don't you have a key?" "No, but don't worry about it, I'll take care of it." She picked up a brick, bam! Shattered that window, and she went.
But that was back in the day.
I
before
got
they
out
locked
of there,
doors.
huh?
They didn't used to lock doors back then, so she must
No,
have
he
tried something.
deliberately locked her out.
And she knew it.
But she was great though, like Tom and Paul, especially the paper boy.
The other side of the table and the band was playing, and they were teasing each other back and forth about something. I don't even know what it was. But he said,
The monkey. He went to Ohio State. He and Ray Godfrey. Ray was our cousin.
mm-hmm.
So after the war, they went to Ohio State, and they would thumb back and forth to Zanesville. So they're thumbing to Zanesville, and this pickup truck stops. So Godfrey's first in, and he kind of stopped. And here this guy had a monkey chained to the steering wheel. And the guy says, "Come on, get in, he won't hurt you." So they get in.
Kale picked up.
So
Yeah, I bet.
they're on the way down the road. And they learn very quickly, do not look at the monkey, because they jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd go out and he'd eat the bugs off the windshield, then come back in, jump on them. So finally Godfrey says, "Stop. Stop the car. Stop the truck." "Why?" "We just wet all over me." He said,
Monkey had.
monkey wet all over him. So they get out. Some real nice car stops, picks them up. And this guy, "What smells?" So they told him the story.
And he threw him out.
No, he continued to learn.
Oh.
Roll down all the windows.
There was other Doug acted it out, like he even imitated the monkey, like the monkey big one, staring at him in their face.
Hey,
When I had lipstick all over me.
I see.
That's a
I haven't
wonderful
heard that
memory.
story.
yeah.
I'm sure Dr. Martha got to hear all that.
Mary Malone.
I don't know where you were.
I didn't.
Buy razors, they're cheap, good quality, they'll send them in the mail. That way you skip the middleman, you don't have to go to Walmart, it sends it right to you.
The bumpers in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Joe had one of those in his basement. The four boys, we'd go up there and we'd play pool. We'd play till the middle of the night. Mom would get tired
4
of waiting
o'clock.
and walk home.
Welcome. I would
Tried
just
to
been
wake
in
up.
bed at 9 o'clock or 9:30.
And they were like a bunch of high school kids when they were all together, too.
Or sleep on a couch somewhere. It must not have been that far.